Yeah, you got a question, man. What's up?
Just curious.
Okay.
What does Palestine have to do with white supremacy?
What does Palestine have to do with white supremacy? Okay, what I don't get what you're asking.
I heard you mention Palestine.
Okay, so white supremacy isn't only here. White supremacy is all around the world, all right? Jewish people are white people, all right? You might think that there's God's chosen people, right? Or some other people. Well, we know the truth about who Jewish people are. Jewish people are white people, and they practice white supremacy, and they practice white supremacy on Palestinians. If you know anything, you know about Palestinians, right? Well, okay, so the Palestinians are in. So the Palestinians are in a land, right? So say for instance, let's use this incident that just happened, right? All right, so the Palestinians attack, so-called Hamas attack the Jewish people, right? All right, so how long has Jewish people been attacking Palestinians? No, for a while, right? No, so Jewish people have never ever done anything to Palestinians. Answer my question. Has Jewish people ever done anything to Palestine? And for the record, I'm not taking Palestinian side either. Yeah, but has Jewish people ever did anything to Palestinians? You don't think so, so clearly you just don't know. All right, so Jewish people have been oppressing Palestinians for a very long time, since they've been there. All right, so Palestinians were there before the Jewish people got there. You understand that, right? Okay, so when the Palestinians got there, did they have an open door policy to the Jewish people? Or did the Jewish people come in there by force? Okay. So, all right. So now you starting to understand, right? So they didn't come in there with an open door policy. They didn't come in there with an open arm policy. The Jewish people came in by force and took land that the Palestinians were living in, all right, and forced the Palestinians into a particular place in Israel, which is the Gaza Strip, all right? So they didn't choose to be in the Gaza Strip. All right, they were forced to be in the Gaza Strip. All right, you understand that, right? Okay, so the Jewish people came in by force. So the Jewish people aren't. Hold on, let me finish. No, the Jewish people came in to the land and took over the land by force. They didn't go in there and the Palestinians were like, hey, why don't you just take over us and we'll go over here and stay in this little area right here. That didn't happen, right? We agree on that, right? They were placed there, right? But when they came and took the position that they're in, where the Palestinians are at now, the Palestinians didn't go in that place willingly. We agree with that, right? Okay, we can agree with that. All right. So it had to be somebody forcing them to go to that place. All right. So now we agree with that. All right. So the Jewish people are not innocent in this situation. All right. So now you got to ask yourself, so what have they been doing all of this time to the point where now they're getting to the point where they're just tired of being in the place, because you know that the Jewish people have rights over their water. We know that the Jewish people have rights over their electricity. We know that the food that comes inside of the Gaza Strip, the Jewish people are in control of that also. We agree with that, right? All right, we agree with that. So at any time when that happens, that means that somebody is over them and can be able to cut them off from those resources. All right, those are resources. All right, so now if the Jewish man has control over their resources and are able to cut them off from their resources at any given time, all right, so well, wouldn't that be an issue with you? Let's say, for instance, if you look like you're in control of your life, all right, and you have control over some things that go on in your life, all right. Well, if somebody else had control over feeding your family. Somebody had control over you giving your family water. Somebody had control over you giving your family electricity. All right, wouldn't you have a problem if they decide to one day, we're not going to give you those things? Yeah, you would have a problem, like anybody else would in the whole wide world. All right, so what we're trying to explain to you is that, and the connection is, though, how he's connecting it to America is because we are no different than those people. The black man over in America We got to go get our electricity from white supremacy. We have to go get our water from white supremacy. Well, we have to go get our food from white supremacy. All right, and they have control of cutting those things off from us. We've been through our history and so have they have cut those things off from black people. You know that happened to us also, right? So that's the connection that the brother is making. All right, if you okay, all right, you're welcome. All right, you too. All right, keep blazing.
Give that brother a hand for that amazing breakdown. Salakia.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life.
You don't receive her what? Her planet in the I.S.U.P.K. We ain't worried about the coronavirus. How many of us do you see with masks on? Right. How many of us do you see out here afraid with gloves on?
140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers. He got soldiers, but I got different.
Don't sit here and talk shit like what's gonna pop out. What's gonna do this? If you gonna cross the line, cross the fucking line. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Right.
Please forgive me for the time that I did. And bring his gift. Have your respect to your apprentice.
Nosotros somos una nación. Nosotros somos la misma gente. Nosotros.
El mundo sepa que nuestros hermanos negros y hermanos moranos ya no estarán separados, pero se unirán para hacer grandes cosas por todas las 12 tribus peredas de Israel. Juan Yasha'al.